Here we go.
Great jump for Riley. Chase had a little bit of trouble getting going in the outside lane there.
You know, I think we see that a little bit. I've always felt like the bottom lane launches better for some reason. I don't know if it's because we don't run there, kind of when we're going through the tribal or what, but I usually see that. The bottom lane can launch pretty good, and we saw that right there.
Yeah, this is when you want to be aggressive, but you also want to kind of tiptoe and make sure things are okay. And you see at 23, I think it's Ty Dillon way up top. And the 31, you knew Reddick was going to be way up there. I didn't think he'd be that high, though.
I bumped into him before we walked over here, and I said, what do you think today? He's like, well, I guess I'm going to be the guy that has to dust off the top lane. And he definitely held up to his word.
That
3 and 4 right there. That's
top.
all the way next to the wall.
In the booth here thinking it was going to be a caution, but speaking of, here we do have a caution in 26 car. Grant Enfinger in his first ever Xfinity start. Looks like he hit the wall fairly hard. It does not sound good inside.
Yeah, and he's been in a tough spot since he really got in there to qualify. He got in there with no practice and kind of replacing the previous driver, and now it's kind of in the worst way. So we've got oh man, we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. 8 just barely gets into the back of the 39.
That was a heck of a job by
Oh man, what a great save.
Yep.
Save, didn't lose many spots. And then here you got the so you got one on the outside. Yeah,
it's not clear.
Yeah.
That's in a strange part of the racetrack too.
Yeah, let's see it from the onboard camera here. Maybe.
Just not enough room there. We'll be back to Charlotte in a minute.
Still see though, those top 4 cars are still all very close to each other. Clean air is probably going to be the difference right now for Hemrick. And I'd say these pit stops coming up are going to be entertaining to see who can get that.
Daniel Hemrick, who's still looking for that first win, but
look at this run.
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
Hemrick is coming to the start-finish line to win his 4th stage of 2021.
Big race to the line here.
Yeah, going
for 7th, 8th, and 9th. That was fun.
Well, Daniel Hemrick's having a day so far. Stage 1 winner. He's worked his way through traffic well. The sun has been out. The clouds have been covered. And his car just seems to be handling good in pretty much every condition. So Daniel Hemrick, for the first time, will sweep the first 2 stages.
Oh, Ty Gibbs sliding through the grass.
Good thing turf.
Got the AstroTurf. There it is. Not ripping the nose off. That car's going to be just fine. I'll put some tires on it. He's going to have his work cut out going back through the field. Be definitely something fun for us all to watch.
But that's okay. The splitter is still on it.
He's good to go. Put some tires on and let it rip.
Should not be penalized for spinning out. And Charlotte Motor Speedway's done a great job of putting some synthetic turf down.
Here you see what's happening. Racing coming to the stage in on the bottom. We're going to have a lap car also. We're going to run out of room.
Ooh.
And down he goes spinning. Now, I tell you guys, a couple years ago, before this turf here, that car's killed. The nose comes right off it. Yep. It's going to be done. The turf doing its job.
Well, thank you, Charlotte Motor Speedway. Yeah. We appreciate you keeping Ty Gibbs' car intact.
I'll tell you who I think got their car better. I think Chase Briscoe.
Oh, we got one spinner. We hit the drone. Woo! That's the 6th car.
5 car of Matt Mills. Let's see what happened.
We see a lot of tire marks on that left side door.
Someone got sucked around on the bottom.
I'm gonna guess.
Most likely.
Some heavy damage to the front end of that race car. You see that splitter all tucked up underneath there. Let's see what happened here. Here he is at the bottom there, underneath the 0 car. Off of turn 2.
15 got loose.
Oh man.
They ran out of real estate. And you know, I don't think he expected to be 3 wide off that corner. Pinched it a little bit. And
yeah, it's just like when he pulled down on that wheel just a little bit. Just went around on him.
The drone shot of that one, it really got you. That thing was coming right at the car. Watch this, guys. Woo! Pull up, pull up!
And we've had some action while we were in commercial.
Jeb Burton, it's kind of the back end of it. Might have got a little bit too high, maybe in 3 and 4. And got in some of that, some dirtier PJ1.
Got a little damage there on the right rear. Not a pretty sensitive area. Here's a replay. We can maybe see a little bit more. Getting high.
Inside only, halfback 22.
Stay loose.
Stay high here, stay high.
Save it. Save it. Oh, no. Oh. Big hit for Brian Sieg.
Brett Moffitt, Josh Berry involved.
And that's just bad situation. You know, Brian was in a situation to where they stayed out, trying to get all they can get, trying to see if track position would make it better. We got the window net down on Josh Berry. That's always the sign that the driver gives to say that he's okay. And at 39 is tore up.
That thing got hit a ton in the right rear. You know, it looked like he almost had it saved. He had the slide for life going, and that thing hooked. It went straight back in front of the field. You know, one of those situations, it's hard. You want to save the car. You want to try to straighten it out. You know, hindsight's always 20/20, but locking it down sometimes and just not hitting something, you know, it's easy to say it afterwards. I was sitting here in the booth right now, but tough break for them. Yeah, as you know, you're like you said, Kevin, you're on old tires. You're trying to maintain what you got, trying to save a set for late in the race. Just a tough spot, hard to do.
And he had a car on his outside. You know, he was in a tough spot. You know, with being on old tires, having the 99 to his outside, and you know, having a car right at his bumper. So he was in a bad spot there, and I thought he was going to save it, and it looked like he caught a little bit too much apron, and it shot him back to the right.
Let's see it one more time here. You see the 99's on his door. You know, nothing wrong there. It just, he's trying to save it. Oh, it just hooks back.
And Josh Berry, that's a big hit.
Big
head on.
Yeah, good. Bottom's going to be tough.
Yeah, and Chase is...
No! Save it!
Whoa, save it!
Oh, man. Oh. He's going to keep it off the wall here.
Well, they did a good job keeping it off the wall.
And that was all air.
Yeah, all air. I don't think he ever touched him.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, definitely really close. And, you know, now if you're Chase Briscoe, I think you're out of tires, too. So I don't really know how that...
Yeah, everybody's out of tires. The only guy sitting with tires is Brandon Brown in the 68 car in 21st position. So
good for him. Bad for Chase. Let's see what happened here. You know it's hard to finish the pass on the bottom. Here comes Ty up the hill and just packing air in the left rear quarter. That's what it is. It turns that thing around so much. Kevin, you know how it is, too. If someone starts packing air there, you start asking a spotter, did I get hit?
Yeah.
It feels like someone actually hit you, the amount of air that's forced onto that left rear.
Get up. Get back down here. You're top of 3. Top of 3.
Oh, no. Oh, they're wrecking a lot of cars here.
Dustin Haley, Daniel Hamlick's in it. Michael Nett, Tommy Joe, Martin.
And that's exactly what we just talked about. You know,
Old tires.
The old tires, who spins them, who doesn't, and the pushing and shoving that you know you have to do because somebody might get away with it and win the race. And this time, they didn't get away with it.
Yeah, you know, Harrison Burton had a great restart there. Being able to hang on the outside there. They were 2x2, and then the push came from Cindric pushing ahead the 54, and I'm not sure what happened after that. There was chaos, obviously. A lot of tore-up race cars here.
Let's take a look at this last restart. See what happened.
And you just got everyone stacking on top of each other. The 9 making a move on the 11. Oh my gosh, this is tight. And
they just ran out of room.
Yeah, something with the 19 to 98. all kind of
Just kind of
started somewhere in there, and
Yeah,
up it went.
I think a lot of it started when the 9 went to the outside and the guys on the bottom probably didn't realize that there was an extra car all the way up against the wall. You see the 9 pop out, and the 18 and the 19 make contact there because the 19 can't go up.
Yeah. And the poor 11 of Justin Haley, he's just out there arcing the corner out like he's going to be all right, and gets tagged out of nowhere. I bet that was a surprise. Not a good surprise.
And as the white flags waves, we have 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You said earlier, Kevin, grind it out. That's what he's been able to do today, grinding it out, passing cars, putting himself in position, restarting when he needs to restart good, and he's putting himself in position to get through one more corner to bring that 54 into victory lane.
And Ty Gibbs, 18 years, 7 months, and 25 days, years old. He will become the youngest winner in any division, any of the 3 National Touring Series divisions, to win at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Great job by Ty.
Great job.
See Coach. His mom, Heather.
It's really unbelievable. And I think, you know, a lot of people are in the same boat as we are. Like, where did Ty Gibbs come from? And
Right.
you know, and the expectations were, they're high. And, you know, I think that, like you said, Joey, the expectation is to go out and win. And that's really how you make a mark for yourself, is to go out and win on the racetrack. And in the end, Ty Gibbs has done it time after time, every time he's had the opportunity, and has done a great job.
And different kinds of racetrack.
Yeah.
Right? Road
kinds.
Course, 1.5 miles. He ran well at Phoenix, too, in a short track. He's figuring out the donuts a little better now, too, which is great for everybody involved.
You know, and like you said, he came over. He had a bunch of adversity today. You know, spinning out off 4, coming back, restarts, things like that. He did everything really good. So, congrats to him. He definitely has a bright future, that's for sure.
And we really appreciate him giving our drone a few more good camera shots for the day.
Michael wheeling that drone.
And, you know, the coach is just, you know, there's a lot of pressure on the kid. And, you know, I think as coach sits there and us being parents and being a grandparent would be exactly the same. And just, I can't imagine what a feeling it has to be for coach.
I mean, it's one thing watching your car win. It's a different thing watching your grandson win in your car.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole different level.
But they've done a great job. And you know, I think when you look at that system of development that they put him through, obviously you need to pay attention to how it was done. Eric?
Yeah, we're down here with Ty Gibbs on the front straightaway. Quite a day. 2nd win in 6 Xfinity Series starts. But this one has to be a little bit more exciting than the first. Ty, coming from a spin early in the day, how did you come back through the field and get back up front to win this race?
Yeah, first off, I just want to say sorry to the 99 and Chase and his crew. I didn't hit him, but I definitely helped him out with, you know, him getting loose there, and that was not my intentions. I already wrecked myself, so I just want to say sorry to them, more importantly than this entire win. But it's just awesome. It's good to see you, too. I haven't seen you in a little bit, but I'll take it. This is a good day. We got one more to go, so I just want to say thank you to all the fans out there, and hell yeah.
Ty, how much more does it mean? Your first win came on a road course, but it has to mean something a little bit more special here to win one on an oval.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely nice to win on the oval, especially in my hometown. I'm 30 minutes away from here, so it's nice to, you know, have a win at least once today. But, you know, I can't thank Monster Energy, Joe Gibbs Racing, and to all the sponsors out there. There's a lot of open real estate, so hit me up.
All right, Ty, congratulations. 2nd win in 6 starts. Christopher?
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.